don't always tell you, but you look amazing. Shit. Everything great, everything right, yeah, yeah. You look amazing.
What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Destiny Nicole back with another video. Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, then please welcome to my channel. And as you guys can see by the title, today I'm going to be doing my first Q&A. I decided to do a Q&A because I just hit 100 subscribers, so thank you. Shout out to everyone who subscribed to my channel, who wanted to see more of me, wanted to see this channel grow and get larger and get bigger. So thank you to my 100. We'll be hitting 200 and 300 soon, so stay tuned. But yeah, I just decided to do a little quick Q&A just to celebrate that and just so you guys can get to know a little bit more about me. So without further ado, let's just get right to it. Okay, so I asked for questions on my Instagram and other social media and stuff like that. So I got a list of like 10, like 11, something like that questions. And I'm just going to go through them and answer them. Pretty basic. But first one is, what classes did I take in college to prepare me for pharmacy school? So honestly, to be honest, none of the classes that you take in college are going to prepare you for pharmacy school. To be honest, like, no matter what you learned, how many freaking majors you took, it don't matter if it was a chemistry major, biology, physics, it honestly does not matter. Like, none of that stuff matters once you actually get to school and once you actually start learning like the therapeutics and stuff like that. Literally none of that matters. So I would say that I specifically took classes to prepare for pharmacy school. I would say that I took my prerequisites. I had to take the classes that were required for me to get into school. So you know, if you're thinking about going to pharmacy school, make sure you just look at all the different programs because each program is different. So make sure you look up each program and see what their prerequisites are, what classes they require you to take before you can apply and before you can even go to school. So honestly, that would be the only advice that I can give because, like I said, none of the classes that you take in undergrad are fully going to prepare you for pharmacy school. It's a completely different ballgame. So, okay, question number 2. Mariah Carey or Whitney Houston? Now, Mariah got some hits. I will say that Mariah got a bunch of hits. She has obviously a great vocal range. She's a great vocalist. But it's like Whitney Houston is Whitney Houston. Like, I don't... Oh, it's like every time I want to go to one, I start thinking about the other. Ultimately, I had to go with Whitney Houston because Whitney Houston she's one of the greatest vocalists of all time. Mariah Carey is too. But the amount of like clout that Whitney had, I don't think it's touchable. Like, this girl sung the national anthem, and like that's literally like you can find her version of the national anthem on like iTunes. Like that's how iconic she was. So I'm gonna have to go with Whitney Houston. Question number 3, what's my favorite holiday? It would have to be either between Thanksgiving or Christmas, but ultimately probably Christmas. Typically because I get to see more of my family on Christmas. I do get to see typically my family on Thanksgiving, but more of us typically come home for Christmas than Thanksgiving. So, and then we have good food. There's gifts, of course. So yeah, definitely Christmas. Question number 3, what is my favorite Thanksgiving dish? That's a tough one because I like a lot of Thanksgiving food. That's like my favorite foods is everything that's served at Thanksgiving. So the ham, the collard greens, the mac and cheese. I don't know because I am a picky eater, so there's a lot of Thanksgiving food that I don't eat. Like, I don't eat dressing, I don't eat chitlins, I don't eat yams actually because I don't like sweet potatoes at all. It's not just the yams, I don't like sweet potatoes, period. So I don't know, if I had to pick one Thanksgiving food, probably the ham. My auntie makes some of the best honey baked ham you will ever have in your life, so definitely I'm gonna have to go with the ham. But the greens and the mac and cheese are like a close second. Number 4, what is your ideal man? Child, I don't know. When you find him, please let me know. In my perfect world, my ideal man would be someone that is caring, someone that, you know, has his stuff together, not trying to be a freaking SoundCloud rapper. I'm not doing that. Someone who already knows, has a plan for his life, knows what he wants to do. Someone who's very family oriented, because if you're good with your family, you know, your mom and your grandma and aunts and stuff like that, then I know if we were to have a family, you will be good with them too. I'm trying to stay away from like physical characteristics. I'm trying to stay more to like personality traits, but someone who's nice, not anyone that's rude. It would just be mean to me. But as far as physical characteristics go, obviously I would want somebody good looking. I would want somebody taller. You know, even though I'm short, you know, people always ask me that, you know, you're short, why don't you just get somebody short? It's like, well, I'm trying to think for the future. Like, if I'm short and if I get with somebody else that's short, our kids are literally set up. Like, so I'm trying to be progressive here, you know, but someone, you don't have to be like, you know, 6'10", but, you know, just a little taller. Someone who loves Jesus. Okay, I don't do that that other stuff. So you gotta have some type of love for the Lord, and someone who wants a family one day. Someone who wants kids, because I definitely want kids. So if you don't, then that's not gonna work either. But yeah, those would be like my main things that would be my ideal man. I mean, I can go on and on about an ideal man, but those are just the basic things. Next question. I don't know. I lost the count what number it is. But the next question is, what is my New Year's resolution if I have any? Honestly, I stopped doing that New Year's resolution thing a long time ago because I feel like it's kind of pointless. Like, why wait till the new year to change? Like, you got all 12 months to change, and you want to wait till January 1st to actually start trying to make a change, and then you just gonna forget about it 3 weeks later. Like, I'm not a big fan of New Year's resolutions, so I honestly don't have one. I'm not gonna like make this one plan, but for the sake of the question, I would just say just continue to keep pushing forward the way that I am, to continue to be in my bag, continue to make good strides in life, and, you know, just keep pushing, because I'm almost done with school. So just to stay motivated, that's the only thing that I want to do. That's the only goal that I have for the new year. What is my favorite song right now? I honestly, I don't have a favorite song. Like, there's not just one song that I'm like, this is my jam. Like, I gotta listen to this all day, every day. But Summer Walker's new album, that entire album, I guess, could answer this question, because that album, I've had that album on repeat since the day that it dropped. So honestly, you could pick any song from that album and it will probably fall into the category of it being my favorite song. Like, I like Body, I like Come Through, I like Potential, I like Tonight, I like Fun Girl, I'll Kill You, Anime. Like, literally the entire album is my favorite song right now. So yeah. Do you want any more tattoos? So I do have 2 tattoos right now. I have one on my shoulder and one on my thigh. And I thought that after I got the one on my thigh that I was done, honestly. But I think I do want another one. I know that for sure, yeah, because once I have kids, I already know that I'm going to get their footprints tattooed on my other shoulder. So I for sure do want more tattoos, but I think outside of the footprints of my future kids, I think I am going to want some more. Not nothing crazy. I'm not going to be out here, all tatted up and nothing like that, but I think I do want something on either my other leg or still on my right leg, but right above the one that I have on my thigh. So yeah, I definitely want, if not one more tattoo, like 2 or 3 more. Next question, how many countries have you been to? I have been to France, I have been to Mexico, and I have been to Great Britain, or I guess England's country. But yeah, those outside of the United States, those are the 3 countries that I've been to. And in about 3 weeks, I'm going to be going to another one. So stay tuned for that vlog, because I will be vlogging that. Next question. How old do you think you'll be when you get married? This question is so depressing because I swore I had my whole life planned out. I swore that I was going to be married when I turned 25, 26. I swore I was going to be married by 26. I'm 24, about to be 25 in like 3 months. So that 26 don't really look like it's happening at this point, which is very sad and depressing because I wanted to have my first kid when I was like 28. You know, I wanted to be somewhat young when I started having kids, but it doesn't look like that's going to be happening. Doesn't look like that's going to be attainable. So honestly, at this point, I think that I will be, I think that I'll be 28, maybe 29 when I get married. I pray to God it's before I hit my 30s, but you know, I'm not going to rush it, you know, God's timing, but God, if your timing could be before 30, that'd be great. And then the last question, what is my favorite color? I think it's pretty obvious. I mean, from the color of this to my freaking pillows, I think it's pretty obvious that my favorite color is pink. I used to swear up and down that pink would never ever be my favorite color. Like I hated the stereotype of girls in pink, because I was like, no, pink not gonna be my favorite color. Because growing up in like elementary school and kindergarten and middle school, all the girls, obviously their favorite color was pink, and I'm like, I'm not trying to be like them, I'm trying to be different. So I used to swear, I used to try so hard to not make my favorite color pink. Like I used to say, oh, my favorite color is blue, like turquoise or teal. Then I was like, oh no, my favorite color purple. Like I used to swear up and down pink would never be my favorite color. I would never be that girl. I would never. But now the game, it's like I'm too old to be trying to deny what my favorite color is. Like it's clearly pink. Clearly, like everything that I own has some sort of pink on it. Literally every single thing that I own has some sort of pink on it. So clearly pink. So yeah, guys, that concludes my little miniature Q&A. If you guys want me to do another one, if you have any more questions that you want me to answer, you can drop them below in the comment section, or you can hit me up through social media, ask me any questions, and then maybe I can come up with enough questions to do a part 2 of it. But yeah, that concludes this video. Make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below any new questions if you want me to do a part 2, or comment down below any new suggestions, and I will try my best to get them done. Most importantly, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell so that you guys can be notified every single time that I post, and I will see you guys on the next video.
So won't you say my name, if you claim you want me, it ain't no that.